Yo, 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 we back again. It's Sir Mac,
It's your boy Kush.
and we back again
We are back.
with Tales from the Kicks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Feels good.
It feels very good. Donnell, what is today's date?
The 20-something.
Today is the 20th of July.
The 20th.
The 20th of July. You know what we did today?
We released last night.
We did.
We did.
So technically it was the July 19th.
Yeah.
So for all y'all who are starting with this episode first, if you decide to start with this episode first, we just uploaded our first episode last night.
Yo, and to the ones that already listen.
Yo, major, like,
yo, thank you.
We fucks with y'all heavy.
We appreciate that.
Shout out to that one person in Italy listening to us.
Hey, shout out to those two in Belgium.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out here in America, you know what I'm saying? America. Fucks with you.
But nah, I was like, that tripped me out. I was like, whoa.
How you listening to us in Italy? I was like, every time I say Italy, I want to say Italy.
Italy?
Italy. Italy.
Italy.
Italy, 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 Itat.
You know, Italy got one of those badass accents.
Oh, God, bro. Oh, God.
Like, and all the food just sound delicious. Like, no matter what they offer, it just sounds delicious. And, like, even the way they present it. Matter of fact, the closest I've been to Italy was in Vegas. Because, you know, they got that little Italy hotel.
Yeah.
Get on the little boat ride with them.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of trippy because the water's super deep and super clear. So it's like, ooh. But they sit on the boat and they sing to you and all that shit. And they sing those old fashioned Italy songs and shit. But that shit's crazy though.
Hell yeah. That's fire.
Good nice little experience.
Hell yeah. I would like to go to Italy so I could, you know what I'm saying, put some more little recipes on Kitchen High.
Yo. That would be a great inspiration spot to go to get some inspiration for Kitchen High, bro.
I'm telling you, that'd be fucking fire.
Talking about Kitchen High before we get into these kicks.
Before we get into it,
tell us a little about Kitchen High.
Ooh, okay. This is my baby right here. This right here. This is Sir Mac's baby. I'm just a step parent, you know what I'm saying? But Kitchen High, that's my baby.
And I'm the step parent
of Kitchen High. That is correct. But you know, without giving too much away, I mean, just use the title. You know what I'm saying? Kitchen High.
Kitchen High.
What do you think's gonna happen? You know, this is Tales from the Kicks. What happens in Tales from the Kicks? We tell you tales from the Kicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. So if we talk about Kitchen High, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, but I think the people in the back got it now.
Yeah, you better get it. Phone fuck around
just
over here.
At the microphone like you was gonna punch the microphone.
You know what the fuck going on?
Oh my god! All right, so today's shoes are Jordan 6s.
Hell yeah, the Jordan 6s. They look clean. They got that Shigo green.
The who?
The Shigo from Kim. From Kim Possible, Shigo, the Shigo green.
Okay.
That's just clean.
Yeah, Kim Possible vibes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And the electric green, just in case anybody's wondering which ones, because I know last time I was like, I got the Jordan 6s. But these are, once again, returning, but electric green this time for us.
Hell yeah, I like it. It's probably one of my favorite greens.
No, the electric green is, that shit pops on because it almost look like it glow.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite green has to be like I want to say like a dark forest green, like my core and everything.
I was just about to say that.
And then electric green, yeah. I'm not even, I don't know. I mean, I like colors to pop and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I also don't mind like a matte color and everything.
Nah, matte colors are cool.
But speaking of the Jordan 6s, Donnell, what do you have for us today, sir?
I have more pops.
Oh my god.
We gonna start off with the Venomized Daredevil.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is?
Yeah. And I got Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
He be sleeping. He be sleeping and the Powerpuff Girls just come jump his ass.
Bro, Mojo Jojo come into town.
That's it.
And
Like
they on the way.
that's it. That's it. Like imagine you just trying to buy some apples because you trying to recover from the last time you got your shit jumped by 3 little girls.
Hey, remember one time he had like a head bandage and everything,
And they still
like,
fucked him up. They still fucked him up, bro. I'm like, bro, like how you gonna do that to my man's mojo like that? Like he ain't even doing. He's buying medicine. He's buying Tylenol because of you. Y'all bullies. The Powerpuff Girls are bullies, and you can't tell me fucking otherwise.
Speaking of Powerpuff Girls and bullies, I think one of the biggest bullies on Batman was Poison Ivy.
She didn't start off that way though.
No, she started off innocent, but she was a bully.
True, but her closest friend was Harley, and as crazy as Harley was, she did talk some sense into Poison Ivy once, here and there.
And for those of y'all not watching but listening, it's because I have a Poison Ivy pop up here also.
Ooh, Poison Ivy.
Then I also have Shredder from Ninja Turtles. And then I have the Scarecrow, imposter Batman, And the Poison Ivy is also an imposter Batman also. I think this series is so dope, the whole imposter series, because they have them all, like Penguin, Joker.
Oh, they got the Harley Quinn imposter too, right? Hell yeah, I fucks with that. I like that a lot.
So I think those are dope because they really got him dressed up like the villain, but it's still Batman. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
So now that I got all of that out, Kush, what you got for us today?
All right, so if you couldn't guess by the setup here, the theme is gonna be poison. You know what I'm saying? We got Shigo Green, aka Electric Green. We got Poison Ivy. You know what I'm saying? We have Shredder. If y'all know any of the old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Ooze.
You
know what I'm saying? Go
ones.
Ninjas, go Ninjas,
go.
Go
Ninja,
yeah,
go Ninja.
That was my shit, boy.
Hey.
That's I think that was Vanilla Ice's first movie too.
If you a 90s baby, you know that.
You know what the fuck it is. All right, so the way all this ties in, we're gonna be talking about Jim Jones, aka James Warren Jones.
Not the rapper.
Not ballin'. Not that guy.
Not that guy.
Not that guy.
It's a different guy. It's a bad guy.
It's a bad guy. Very bad guy. Now, if you don't know who Jim Jones is, he led one of the biggest religious movements ever. Between
it was a religion movement.
It was a religion. It was a religious movement that he called, but it was basically a cult. You know what I'm saying? It was he had one of the largest congregations and everything that followed him, and from 1955 to 1978, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a big thing. People really believed him. Like he was the next, he was the next Messiah.
What?
He was up there, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like he led a lot of people, bro. So basically, who this guy was, right?
Yeah.
He was, and he was an American cult leader and preacher. But he proclaimed himself to be like a political activist. Exactly. Also, he told people that he was a faith healer. So like he had people believing that he can heal things. You know what I'm talking about?
So he walking around with superpowers.
Exactly. I want superpowers. You want superpowers?
Yeah.
I would love superpowers.
I wonder what fountain he got these superpowers.
I'm telling you. Ooh, side note. If you had a superpower, what would it be? Any superpower you want.
I believe I would fly.
Well, that's so basic, though.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? That's cool. Because you can go like literally anywhere. Save gas. Hella.
I'm there in 5 minutes anyway.
Oh, so you want like super speed, like super flying speed and shit.
What the hell is the point of flying if you ain't gonna go fast? You gonna fly slow?
Exactly. How fast would you go though? Would you go like
I feel
plane
like you
speed?
could be able to control that. Superman can control his.
Okay. I feel that.
Or some Incredible Hulk shit where you just get mad and just damn near indestructible and you just keep going and keep going and keep going.
Okay.
What about you?
I would most definitely. I would pick to be able to control time. I would.
Interesting. Why?
Why? I am a firm believer that time is something that is precious, more than like people think. You know what I'm saying? So if you control time, you control everything. Think about it. If there's an accident and you pause time, you can literally go and do anything you want. You can take your time and go and take the people out of the car. You can stop time and go rob a bank. There will be literally no evidence
I
of
see
you.
that was my first thought. When
Yeah.
you said you could stop time, I'm like, damn, I could stop time and just go hit up all the banks in the world and then just be the richest nigga,
I'm
low
telling
key
you.
somewhere.
And then think about like if
Ooh,
you're at the
question.
mall.
So what happens if you stop time but then you die?
Okay. Damn, yeah. Yeah. Whew. Now I want to say when you die, like how would you die though? You
It could
control,
be like, well, it could be anything. Like, what if you trip or something and you just fall and bust your head open?
but you have the ability to control time. We can control. If you control time, do you believe you control gravity?
No,
Why not though? Because when you freeze
because
time,
gravity is a force.
okay, but when you freeze time, everything stops. Even object that is in motion stops.
So then you start floating.
No, because you're the timekeeper.
So everything else starts floating.
No, you're the timekeeper. Whatever. We're not doing that. Time. I feel like controlling time would be a huge benefit, and then like you can just do anything at that point, bro. Like imagine going. Like I would do. I would. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I would probably do some dumb shit. I would most definitely do. I'd go to Fort Knox just to see if it was really there. The gold.
Yeah.
I would want to go. I would go to Area 51. There are so many things that I would do that I would literally like. I would come on the podcast and I'll talk about it, but people would be wondering like, how the fuck does he know this? They wouldn't be able to kill me. All right, so
You do have to tell the people that.
I'm just well they gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know why we laughing. It was a good time. Okay. Wasn't it a good time? It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah. Anyway, as a child, Jones developed an affinity for like Pentecostalism. And that's where he became like got his desire to preach and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, he was ordained as a Christian minister in the Independent Assemblies of God. That's when he attracted his first group of followers. Exactly.
Yo, that name threw me all the way off, but okay.
Which one? The Independent Assemblies of God?
Yes.
It is a mouthful.
You can say that again.
Hell no. Now, he got his first group of followers and everything while participating in the Pentecostal latter rain movement and the healing revival during the 1950s. Remember how when I introduced who this gentleman was, he walked around like he was like the shit.
Yeah.
He had healing powers and everything.
Yeah.
Now I wonder though, if like what happened to the people that he healed, you know what I'm saying, but they weren't healed. Like how did they feel? Like did they kill them then because they're like, hey, I don't want nobody to know the truth, rah rah rah.
I mean, it all could have been a Ponzi.
What's a Ponzi?
A little Ponzi scheme. Like you pay somebody to come in there
and
act like they got this wrong and
then and they fucking like
he healed me.
Yeah, I get you. You just hire like an actor, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
speaking of that, I don't want to keep interjecting, but
it's okay.
Did you know they hire people to go to funerals and act like they're a family member and cry?
Yeah, because it sets the mood.
I was like, bro, what?
It's the aesthetics of it.
I couldn't.
Who are you?
A great niece.
Here's my card.
Right. Call me if you need me.
Hopefully you don't. Hell yeah. But all right, so Jones, his initial popularity arose from his joint campaign appearances with the movement's prominent leaders. These two leaders' names go on to be William Brennan and Joseph Matson Bowes. Matson-Bowes. All right.
I was gonna say that's a different name.
Yeah, and then he also got the endorsement of his ministry that he had. So now Jones found the organization that would become the People's Temple in Indianapolis in 1955.
Okay.
All right, so he is moving fast. Like, he is getting up there.
Yeah.
Now, 1956, Jones began to be influenced by Father Divine and the Peace Mission movement. He ended up distinguishing himself through civil rights activism. So in his mind, he really feels like he's doing something good. You know what I mean? Now,
well, so far it doesn't sound like nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, just hold on to your seats.
Okay.
All right.
I'm strapped in.
Get strapped. Anyway, anyway, 1964. We have a bit of a jump here, about a 9-year jump. 1964, Jones joined and was ordained. He was ordained a minister by the Disciples of Christ.
So he's still on the right track.
He's still on the right track. Hey, that's exactly.
The only little different shit is he got the.
Mm-hmm,
he said he got superpowers.
Yeah. His attraction to the disciples were largely due to the autonomy and tolerance they granted to differing views with their denomination. I don't even know how to take that.
Yeah, you just hit me with that, and I was
like, that's what I was saying. I'm not too sure how to take that. But now, you gotta understand, within those 9 years, from 1956 to 1964, he already had a following. All right.
Yeah.
His following grew more and more the higher he became, and this dude is he's. I don't want to get too far into it, but like he is at like 3,000 members. Like the congregation, his church that he speaks to and everything, it is at its peak of just over 3,000 members.
Damn, that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially back in the day.
Exactly. Now, 1956, Jones decided, you know what, fuck it, let's move the temple to California.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? We're going back to Cali. R.I.P. B.I.G. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Now, the group established its headquarters in San Francisco, where he became heavily involved in political and charitable activity throughout the 70s, sorry. Now...
And does it say politically in like what way?
I believe he was so with the political part, he wanted more power. Like he wanted more influence. And if you think about it, in today's times, politicians have a lot of fucking influence.
No, they always had a bunch of influence.
No, I'm saying, but like now with the way everything is being divided in the media, yes.
Yeah.
So went ahead and did that. He established his headquarters in San Francisco. He became, heavily involved in the politics and everything. Now, when it says when we talk about like the charitable activity, you still don't think this dude's a bad guy.
Yeah.
You don't think like, oh, you know what, like I don't understand what makes him like a cultist or a bad leader or all this rah shit, right? But he decides to develop connections with prominent California politicians. Okay. And was appointed as a chairman of the San Francisco Housing Authority Commission in 1975.
Damn, so he was in charge of a whole housing
community. Mm-hmm. But, remember when I told you that it was a big jump from 1956 to 1964?
Yeah.
In the late 1960s, the reports of abuse began to surface as Jones became increasingly vocal in his rejection of traditional Christianity. It began promoting. Ain't
no speed.
Did you go to prom?
Yeah, I was there for a little bit.
Were you?
Yeah, I came in, popped in, said what's up, popped out.
I don't think I remember. Now, beginning in the late 1960s, there were multiple reports of abuse that began to surface.
Okay.
Now, obviously, if this was one of the most, gut wrenching tales of a cult leader, obviously something's going to go wrong. There has to be some negative.
Of
He had
course.
us in the first half.
Yeah.
He had us in the first half.
Yeah.
We went ahead, enjoyed the halftime. We back.
Not good.
It's not good at all. He's throwing the game. He's throwing the motherfucking game. The tables have turned. Exactly. Now, they began to surface as Jones became increasingly vocal in his rejection of traditional Christianity and began promoting a form of communism he called apostolistic socialism.
Wow. So he just came up with his own religion.
Exactly. And then he began to make claims of his own divinity and everything.
I don't know.
Exactly. Now, this is where Jones became progressively more controlling with all of his followers. His I want to say like his group that follows him. Their name that they go by is the People's Temple.
Okay.
That way, when it comes up again, you're not kind of thrown off by it. You know what I mean?
That name alone sounds suspect.
I'm telling you.
You said the people of the temple. What temple? You don't have a specific temple? You're just bowing down the temples? Okay. Right. Sure.
He said you just bowing down the temples? That's what we doing? Yeah, we just bowing down.
When you see a temple, bow. We're the people of that. So yeah.
So he began fucking, becoming more and more like controlling over the whole situation. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Now, I said it earlier, his peak is over 3,000. 3,000 members. Okay. Jones' followers engaged in a communal lifestyle in which many turned over all their income and property to Jones and People's Temple, who directed all aspects of community life.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, my bad. Now, following a period of negative media publicity and reports of abuse at People's Temple, Jones ordered the construction of Jonestown Commune in Guyana, 1974. That's where he built like his final, you know what I'm saying?
And where?
In Guyana. Following a period of negative media publicity, and the multiple reports of abuse at People's Temple, he did order the construction in Guyana. This was in 1974. He, basically told all his followers to live there with him.
Wow.
He claims that he was, constructing a socialist paradise free from the oppression of the United States government by 1978. Remember that date. 1978. All right. Now by 1978, reports surfaced of a human rights abuse and the accusations that people there were being held in Jonestown against their will.
Damn.
Now, the U.S. Representative Leo Ryan led a delegation to the commune in November to investigate all of these reports. So now shit's getting real and everything. Now this is remember 1978. I said remember that date. they end up going and while boarding a return flight, some of the former temple members who wished to leave, Ryan and four others were murdered by gunmen from Jonestown.
Damn.
That's
So the members that wanted to leave were robbed,
they
murdered.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Now this is where he like tells. So when all of this is happening, people are like, they're like, what do we do? They're looking for this dude for help, right?
Yeah.
So then he tells everybody, right? He tells everybody to follow him and drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid unless you know who the fuck made it. You know what I'm saying?
He just gathered all the
He
followers
no he so he was able to gather 909 commune members
that were there.
that were there that decided to go and continue to praise him. Now this is like a third of them were children.
Damn.
304 of them were children.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is it's
sad.
wild. So then all of a sudden, like, one member gets sick, next member gets sick, the next 4, the next 8, the next 12, the next 16. Everybody's starting to get sick because he didn't put sugar in the Kool-Aid. He put cyanide.
Did nobody see this man make cyanide Kool-Aid?
No, nobody thought of anything negative of it. He was like, in their eyes, he was their god.
No. I'm just saying, like, he didn't have no help. He just filled up all them jugs by himself, threw cyanide all in them bitches.
It was like so when in the documentary and everything that I know about this case, it was a really big bowl.
So he just had a big ass.
He had a big ass bowl, and he had people coming up, boom, 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 filling it up and everything.
Well, I want to know the size of this damn bowl.
It was a really big bowl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
for 900 people.
Now, sadly, everybody that went and drank the Kool-Aid died.
Of course.
You know, everybody died. They labeled it like a mass. It was obviously a mass murder on his part, but they labeled it as the largest suicide in history.
Damn. Really? They labeled it suicide?
Mm-hmm. Now, when this happened, it was November 18th, 1978. It was a mass murder suicide in his remote jungle commune. But yeah, so Jim Jones, this motherfucker, bro. They labeled it a mass murder suicide. He is gone. There are only about 80 members surviving. Well, not surviving from the incident, but who are still alive.
Oh, I was about to say, they survived?
Nah. 80 members of People's Temple who are living, still live in Guyana, survived that day.
Damn.
Exactly.
Damn.
Now, and then also the other hundreds of members that were living in San Francisco. I don't know why that was a tongue twister. San Francisco.
Just take your time.
That shit threw me off, bro. And Los Angeles, they survived as well. So, he took out almost like I don't know how would you. He had about 3,000 members from the very beginning, but there's no telling on how many followers he still has to this day. Jim Jones.
I don't know who you was about to call out. Told you about coming over here summoning people. What? Jim Jones. Simple. It's as simple as it gets. Jim. Good old Jim.
That was funny.
This dude.
Nah.
Jim Jones.
Hey. All right. Jim Jones, so little recap, he was born 1931. He died at the age of 47 on November 18th, 1978. Don't drink the Kool-Aid and don't talk to strangers.
I'm just stuck because there's so many shit, like so much shit I want to ask. Like, so
Go
what
ahead.
happened with the abuse?
Go ahead.
Like, what happened with the abuse charges?
The abuse charges, that's what led the investigators to get all the shit to do a warrant. That's why the investigators got involved.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
No, come on, let's figure this out.
Why wasn't he shut down sooner?
I don't know. That's just how he got away.
And not got away, he just went all the way overseas with it, like.
Well, yeah, like he yeah.
So like, and it lets you know, like, he knew he was up to some shit, but then now just take that whole ass way out. Like, how you gonna do all that shit to some people and then instead of fucking just manning up to your own actions, you gonna fuck around and goddamn kill everybody, including yourself. And then that's the thing, why you gonna kill everybody and then kill yourself too? Why not just take yourself out? Why are you killing other people before you go out? Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
No, I lied to you when I say he drank the cup or the Kool-Aid. He didn't. He shot himself.
So once again, why the fuck did you make Kool-Aid? You made a death treat for 900 people and then shot yourself. Like,
why wouldn't you drink the Kool-Aid if you was really trying to be with your people?
Why not just shoot your motherfucking self if you're gonna shoot your motherfucking self? Like, why you got to take everybody else out with you?
That's how he felt. He felt like he was that. He felt like he was that person.
Well, he wasn't that person because he shot his dumb ass.
Obviously.
So how you that person?
He thought in his mind that he was that person.
But see, I feel like in his mind he knew he wasn't, because why would you shoot yourself if you feel like you that man? You should have more than enough confidence in your own damn self.
I get it. I get you. I get it. I get it, sir. Sir Mac.
That's all I'm saying, Kush.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. Do you have any other questions for me?
Nah, that abuse shit just threw me off because it started off in like Cali, right?
Yes.
And then he went all the way to Guyana. And
yes. And that's where he created his the mass grave.
Yeah. Mass murder suicide. Mm-hmm. He shot his fucking self. Like, what
the
fuck? You had a.
Did you know you can visit there?
You can visit
Jonestown. Temple? Yeah. You can visit Jonestown. Yep. Wow. It is still difficult to access. Any requirements that go like a great deal of planning or research to get more information from it, because I mean, not only was it a crime scene at one point, but you gotta think it's probably a heavily trafficked attraction.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people are out there definitely trying to get out there.
Not only that, there are no roads to Jonestown.
So
there's no roads to.
What do? You go through a jungle or some shit?
Yeah, exactly. There's no roads to Jonestown from Guyana's capital, Georgetown, and you can fly, but only during a certain time.
Like a certain time of the year or a certain time of the day?
Certain time of the day, certain time of it all goes down to the month. And it's not a year. A year is too long to like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sure like you have a local, you can pay a local.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. That's
crazy. So he was deep off in the damn.
Oh, he was in it. He was in it for sure.
So why not just escape? Why not just live in the jungle? You could just build you another temple somewhere in the jungle. If
Mm-hmm.
it's that damn hard to get to.
Now, if you want to go like more deeper into it, the bodies of Jonestown cannot be buried in the same plot because there is simply no room.
I believe it. That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, thankfully, 4 of them were claimed for a private burial and everything, but that's it.
Only 4 to
Only 4 of
900.
them were claimed out of
God
904.
damn.
Exactly.
That's crazy as hell.
Now, if you want to go see the movie they made a movie off of this as well. It's called Jonestown: The Life and Death of People's Temple 2016.
Okay.
I've seen like I don't want to say I've seen it, but I feel like I've seen like a clip of it. That's how I remember like the big bow and everything.
Okay.
But that would be pretty dope to do. But I think that was I thought that was pretty interesting. He was a very interesting man up to a point, and then he just took a hard left. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's.
Now, did you know? Well, I don't know if you knew,
No, ask me.
but
I don't know yet.
not only did he put cyanide in the Kool-Aid,
Mm-hmm.
he put Valium, chloral hydrate, and phenergen.
Damn.
So he was trying to kill him.
That's what I'm saying. Why the hell did you go through all of that? Not to escape or try to like leave or try to hide anything. He did all that just to go shoot himself.
Exactly.
He shot himself the same day.
Yes.
And see, that just doesn't make sense to me because you would think like if you wanted to go out, you would go out with your entire congregation to make it seem believable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But golly, you gonna shoot yourself?
Now, you have Prime Video, right?
Yes.
You can go on Prime Video and watch Guyana Tragedy, the story of Jim Jones.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's not Bay Porno or anything.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
just,
I do.
Just a fun fact if you got it.
Yeah.
If you got it, you know you can go watch it.
I fucks with it. But other than that, that is my tale for you, Sir Mac.
That is one wild ass tale. I'm familiar with the name, but I didn't know all of that. And that is crazy. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's really a lot. You know,
Yeah.
dude's I don't even know what to call it at this point, to be honest. I mean, I know the dude's a dick for doing this, but that's ugly. And then a third of them were fucking children, which means there's one group, 2 groups, and then the third group is nothing but children.
Yeah, and that to me is the wildest because then you have the parents who believe this guy.
Yeah.
And then you have the children who are following this guy because of the parents. So, and it's just at that moment, like, I don't even want to think about that shit.
Hell no.
Because that shit is deep. Like, at that moment in time, and you just realization
that you just fucked up and made your kid drink this shit. Now
like
you're
everybody, your whole entire family just drunk that. So, like, yeah. And then this guy goes and shoots himself. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense because it's like, why would you just go and shoot yourself?
He wanted the easy way out.
But see, abuse is one thing. Murder is another thing. Not that any one of those are good, but
yeah, no,
you can try to recover from abuse. Murder, mass murder. You wouldn't make this damn poison. With cyanide? You started off with cyanide and then just kept fucking it up. That's some bullshit.
No, when I was watching one of the documentaries and everything, I remember the doctor explaining like what must have went like or how they felt and everything, and he said it was like it was equivalent to somebody pulling out their own intestines?
No, I don't want to feel that.
I didn't like. I didn't like that.
No, no.
That was an ugly fact. I'm sorry. That was scary.
Made my stomach hurt a little bit, huh?
Right? Hell no. But that is my tale, Sir Mac.
Thank you. So,
Yes, sir.
so you want to watch out for that venomized Kool-Aid.
The Venomite. Hell yeah! Don't drink the fucking Kool-Aid.
And
What's your favorite flavor? Kool-Aid. I fucks with cherry.
I like the blue one.
I fucks with that one. That one's pretty good.
And the red one cool.
The red one cool. Hell yeah.
It depends on what red pack you get, cause like the tropical whatever, that shit fire. But then the cherry, I don't really like cherry. But when you find that strawberry lemonade joint,
hey, that one, that's it right there.
Hey, that one hit the spot every time. But stay away from the evil potions, cause that's what got Mojo Jojo fucked up.
Yep, exactly. You don't want to get nothing poisonous.
You know what I'm saying? Watch out for them poisonous imposters.
The poisonous imposters. That was fresh. I like that.
Because not everybody out here telling the truth, and what they serving you just might be some poison.
Might just be some poison.
And then once again, stay away from them scarecrow ass imposters.
You right.
That is a red flag.
Hell yeah. Now, to spin off of Jim Jones real quick, do you know about Waco? It was I believe it was a 40-day gunfight, like a standing gunfight between this dude who took on, what was it, I don't want to say FDA, that's stupid.
When was this?
This was, I want to say like 1980. They battled the ATF agents. Like they like, so like, have you ever seen that clip where this dude's like trying to climb into a window and he just gets fucking blasted? It was on top of a roof, and the dude that was on the other side of the window blasted the ATF agent, and that motherfucker like fell off the roof and everything.
No.
There is a series on Hulu, and then the documentary is actually pretty wild as too.
Oh yeah.
So we'll probably huh?
You know the name of it?
Waco. That's the name.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. I did see that. I didn't watch it though.
What the fuck?
What was it on?
Hulu.
It's on. Oh, that's why.
Why? You have my Hulu.
I know, but it had signed up. Remember, it had signed up.
Why didn't you fucking ask me?
Well, I did recently.
No, you didn't.
Well, I'm back in there now.
Okay, I can. Oh, how?
Because I asked you recently.
Oh, see, then you're good. So, is it not connected now?
Yeah, I just
okay. Then what the fuck is the problem?
I was watching everything else. I've been watching everything else. Hey, have you seen that? Have you watched Resident Evil yet?
I'm on like the second episode.
I watched it all already.
I don't even want to hear it.
It is so dope.
Is it? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
And I love how they did the new shit. Like, oh man, the new shit is so crazy. And I love it that they didn't X out what happened before. They just made a new one.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
That shit is crazy. It's dope. It's dope. I did start watching some other new shit on Netflix. It was some what the fuck was it? That is it like some cartoon shit? Zeldar or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They showing advertisements for it and shit on there, but
for real,
yeah,
is it good?
That shit's funny. It's pretty funny. Another one of those silly adult cartoon shits.
Hell yeah. All right, sir, Mike.
Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for hanging out with us once again.
Yes, sir.
It's been another Tales from the Kicks.
Yep, Mr. Jim Jones. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid Jones.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to call him. Don't drink the Kool-Aid Jones.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid Jones.
Yeah. So remember, stay away from shutters. Stay away from the poisonous people. Stay away from the venomized Kool-Aid.